This episode is brought to you by Ring cameras and doorbells. A lot happens while you're away from home. That's why Ring makes it easy to check in from anywhere. Whether you're saying hi to an unexpected guest, making sure those packages are safe, or keeping your pets company while you're out grabbing groceries. It's all a few taps away, right from your phone. Be there with Ring. Explore cameras, doorbells, alarm kits, and more right now at ring.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See detail.
It's the end of a busy day. You just saw 30 patients. Instead of heading home for dinner with your spouse or playing with the kids, you now begin your night job charting. Charting is critical and necessary, but it steals your focus from your patients, eats away at your time with your family, and keeps you up at night. The burden of always having another chart to complete drains every clinician. Freed is an AI medical scribe that makes charting go away. Freed listens, prepares your notes, and writes patient instructions for you. Charting is done before your patient walks out of the room. Wait, because it gets better. Freed learns your style over time, just like a human scribe would, except that it will never quit on you. Freed is loved by 10,000 plus clinicians from every specialty. It is HIPAA compliant, takes 30 seconds to learn, and costs only $99 a month. You can try Freed for free right now by going to freed.ai. My listeners can use the coupon code PGD for $50 off the first month.
We work hard as physicians to take care of the health and well-being of our patients. But when it comes to our money, do we have the same condition of care? Probably not. Let's change that together. Welcome to the Financial Freedom for Physicians podcast, where we'll fight and advocate for your financial literacy. As always, I'm your host, Dr. Christopher Liu. Thanks for being here. Let's jump into the show.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's podcast episode. And I've got a fantastic guest for you. He's got a lot of business entrepreneurship experience. Jacob, coming out of Miami, Florida. He's also a digital nomad from Italy and Dubai. And he's here to talk to us about his new book, which he'll describe. He's also got an MPBE method as well as entrepreneurship. And I'm really happy to have him on the show. So Jacob, welcome.
Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate you inviting me in this beautiful podcast. And welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. And I hope so to share beautiful energy, beautiful idea about the business entrepreneur.
Yeah. So start off by talking about your story, because I know you have been all over the world. That you came from Italy and taking advantage of opportunities. So share with that and for the audience.
Yes, Chris, really fast. I don't want to annoy the people with my story, but my story is a story like I grew up in Napoli, in Italy, with a loving family, with a beautiful mother, a father, a grandfather, everything together. Like the people, they see Italian. Really, I grew up like this. And at 11 years old, I have really loved to learn about other human beings. I read a lot, I study a lot, and I do professional soccer. It means 11 to 17, I play soccer in professional team in Italy. At 17 years old, I have a big injury where I need to stop my career, wherever I have all my dream, all my effort, everything inside this world of soccer. And I need to reinvent completely myself. Now, this is my first pain point in my life because I have different. From over there, I started to understand I love business, but my family, they are different idea and opinion about business. They want I take my PhD, do a normal life, married with a Napolitan girl, that's it, and have no basic life. I don't know. It's for entrepreneur and business people. Sometimes it's common this kind of the situation, but we go in the different opposite direction. For this reason, at 18 years old, I take the money from government from Italy and I open my first jewelry shop in Italy. Over there, close after 3-4 months, close the shop. I sleep 2 months in the shop. Why? Not because my family, they don't want me. The opposite. I feel sad. I feel anxious. I don't want to give up at this dream. My dream at that time is to open a shop, live like a business entrepreneur. And from over there, what's going on, I asked to my family, my father, to give me small amount of money to reopen one shop. He helped me. He told me, I will be to your side wherever you want because you are my child. And he stay until now on my side. And what's going on, I reopened one shop. I changed some kind of characteristic in the business. I learned the first mistake for entrepreneur. First of all, when you open something or you do some kind of business, location is the first step. I learned for myself. I opened this other shop, and from over there, I opened more than 20 shops in all Italy. I make $1 million with this property, with this company. And I started to invest at 22 years old in real estate business. Make my first money in Italy in the auction. And when the market starting to change, Chris, around 2008, 2009, the old world changed. You remember the big crisis in America. This is happening to in Italy. I see an opportunity in United States because I study and I learn. My business over there started to lose revenue. I sell my shop. I keep something, but I tell my family, hey, I want to go to understand how it's working in United States. Jump in the air, like with fly, boom, coming in Miami and start to make a career of real estate business, 350 flipping. I have my portfolio cash flow, giving me the possibility to live, travel around the world with abundance. And now this upcoming book, Healthy, Rich, and Happy, to share good word to the world.
Yeah. Classic entrepreneurship story, very successful immigrant story, very much like my family and my parents. Talk about your book. What is the thesis, and get the audience that might want to check it out on Amazon, etc.
Yes, like quick, this book is something is not a a lot of people, they create a book to have to share their fears. Is not this is my point. My point is only one. When you suffer in life, when you receive some kind of suffering, and in my life, I received different pain point in my life. At that time, through this pain point, I don't have nothing to build my inner self. What this means, like I really suffer deeply inside, and I have up and down like everybody in our life. For this reason, during this kind of process, I try to understand how I have something where I build something in my life, entrepreneur, and I started to create and assemble this method, MPBE, where M is for meditation, morning, P for pray, biohacking, and exercise. This book is created with a structure. What this means, I love read book, and every time I read some kind of book, I never find useful step-by-step process. And better than me, business people, entrepreneur people, they need the step-by-step process to achieve their result. Why? Because if it's not, you possible be a genius, but you, during this up and down, you will feel the down really deeply. If you are not strong resilience or you are not so smart, the jump will be really difficult. Now, for this reason, I created this book. The first part of the book, I share information from university. I share knowledgeable information plus a step-by-step guide strategy how to build this method inside you with meditation, pray, biohacking, and exercise with detailed information. And in the second step of this book, I share my experience, my characteristic to build multi-millionaire business in real estate over here in Miami, where I share with the people the process how to acquire, like step by step, property, how marketize, how find deal, and everything. I want to share with the world something important. Without to build something inside you, you possible achieve result, but the deep will be really hard. And I don't want people to go through what I go through, because this kind of the strategy, the method give peace inside and energy to achieve your goal.
Forget the burdens of tenants and toilets. Equity Multiple simplifies your investment journey, letting you invest passively in vetted, professionally managed commercial real estate. Only 5% of reviewed investments reach Equity Multiple's platform, with our asset management working on each from funding through exit to maximize your returns. Whether you're on the couch, in your exec chair, or the backseat of a ride share, Equity Multiple brings cash flowing real estate investments straight to your fingertips. All investments involve risk. Visit equitymultiple.com to learn more. Yeah, really. And for the audience, I recommend you check out Jacob's book on Amazon, and the links will be in the show notes. Talking about what made you successful. And so one thing you talk about is networking with the elite and power of relationships in business. And I know in Italy, relationships are everything. So talk about how you built those relationships, and what advice do you have for the entrepreneurs listening to our podcast?
Yeah, Chris, really important. A lot of people, like, they don't focalize in relationship. In myself, with my business experience, the first step I do is focalize in this. What does it mean? Because around me at that time when I started business, I don't have multi-millionaire and billionaire. I need to create this kind of relationship. And I share this secret. What's going on when I do my PhD? I take my PhD in Italy in business management, because my family, they want I have this paper technically where they call me doctor. Now it's important for me because I learn a lot. I use this possibility to connect with multimillionaire and billionaire in Italy. What this means, what I do, I interview at that time these people to understand their mentality, how they arrive at this result. And the thing really important now, these people, they are my friend, they are my business partner. And thanks to this advanced idea at that time, I really connect with this human being, and they elevate my life. They elevate my capacity to create money and business. I think, to return to your question, really important, the connection and the relationship with the other human being in general.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting because I know, especially because I trained with Italians when I was doing my PhD, so I know relationships are everything, and the connections, same thing. So one thing is, the other question is talking about just the lessons from the mentors. What is the most impactful lesson you learned from billionaires? I'm just really curious. What is that one thing that you learned?
In what I learned in the business?
From networking with the billionaires.
Okay. Really important. They are completely different from normal standard people. What this means, they are think about business, about process. What this means is different. Normal people, they think about for example, when you are investor, a lot of people, they want to buy business or real estate based in cap rate, in return of the investment. What they are focalized really is two things. First of all, they understand how they possible modify the process about this kind of business they want to buy to elevate the number. And second of all, they see the number the business received yet. This is completely orientation about the business different, because when you understand how modify the process about one business, how velocize the process, how escalate the business, they are focalized in this part. And after they already have over here the number support the first part of the business, the first time of the business. And second of all, they already have some kind of idea how escalate, how bring at the next level the business. This is important because the majority of people I met, like normal people under 20 million, they have different kind of idea about the business. They think about only about cap rate. The really excellent human being, what I learned, they are learn and they understand the process about the business, wherever is the business, and they try to improve, to give some kind of touch where this kind of the business go to the next level.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because the way you describe billionaires, it's like they different level and different way of thinking about, and just so it's very useful, and insightful. Next question is what lessons, because you have a lot of setbacks, software career and first business career. So what are lessons from setbacks that you can help to inspire the audience?
Yeah, I think it's really something important. First of all, for human being, for people they want to create business, I think so. They need to create and build before they go out and they find the business something inside. And really what I believe, what it means if you don't build discipline, if you don't build resilience, if you don't build clear method to wake up every day and to show up to the world in the best way, you really put yourself in trouble, because business is like life, up and down. If you don't have in the down something to support you, you don't have the power to go up another time. What it means is like this. Something I learned and something I want to share. Before you go to try to achieve your goal, build your inner self, use kind of technique like meditation, like what I describe in this book, and this will help you 100% to suffer less and have more possibility to really achieve your goal with more energy and more focus.
And most guests on the show, when they talk about entrepreneurship and they talk about entrepreneurship is personal development and mindset and health and taking care of your body and being successful. How can people find you and check out your book and follow your social media, etc.?
Yes, like first of all, Chris, thank you to give me this opportunity. What I will love, people, if you are interested, I have my website, www.healthrichandhappy.com, where you possible pre-order the book, because the book will be the 15th December 2024. What I want to share is something really important. All the money I will receive from this book will send to two foundations. One is related to young human being. They want to grow in their life. They want to becoming an entrepreneur. And the second one is the elderly people. Why? These two categories, really important for me, because these two categories represent two most important parts in my life. I love elderly because they have experience. And unfortunately, in this society, we think about when somebody becoming old, they don't have nothing to give to the society. Really wrong message. And the other one, I love young generation, because remember me with really hungry, really capacity to, I want to learn every time. And now I want to learn until I will die. I hope so later is possible. But these two categories are really important for me. And through this book, I will donate all this money to these two associations. And I will, in my future, create something where these two human category, they will connect, because one, the elderly have knowledge, the other one have energy. This mix is perfect to create something. Guys, I will love you guys to buy the book through my website in pre-order. It will be really something change your idea, your life.
Yes, and I really enjoyed your conversation, and I love your passion and your energy, and I love your ideas, especially about the networking with the billionaires. That was really insightful. And for the podcast audience, be sure to check out Jacob's book on his website, and these links will be in the show notes, and follow his social media. And thank you very much.
As we wrap up, Freed AI is here to free you from medical documentation. HIPAA compliant, it takes 30 seconds to learn and is incredibly affordable. Join the movement to eliminate clinician burnout. Visit Freed.ai and improve your lifestyle. You can try Freed for free right now by going to Freed.ai. My listeners can use the coupon code PGD for $50 off the first month.
I'm excited that you made it for another episode. You are truly the best. If you've been following the show for a while, you know that my passion is to bring you the education you need to find your path to financial freedom. Please come back week after week for new content, new resources, and great guests. Until then, if you haven't already, please be sure to check out the website, www.drchrislewmdphd.com for more support. I'll see you next week.